This is the Truth Hurts Fast 5, where we tell you the most important headlines of the day in under 5 minutes. Today's episode is brought to you by Warren Wessel of Warren Wessel Realty. This is a concept show. I've never done this before. Hopefully it sticks. If you like it, let us know. Go to, just email me. How about that? Jake@truthhurtsnews.com. First story. Nikki Haley visits Bloomington this evening. This is the first trip. Dawson, were you aware of this? First trip. Presidential candidate in Minnesota, other than Dean Phillips. Obviously, he's from here. Is he even the presidential candidate? I mean, no one believes this guy's going anywhere. Nikki Haley's not going anywhere either. So she's here in Minnesota. She's going to lose Minnesota, but she's doing a quick stop by in Bloomington. Hardly getting off the plane. Bloomington, Minnesota. What is this? The Doubletree? Let's see. It's at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel in Bloomington. The event starts at 6:30. She's going to Michigan, Colorado, Utah, Virginia, Washington, D.C., North Carolina, and Massachusetts after this. Here's a big story. Super Tuesday, right? That's a week from tomorrow, okay? Minnesota has a caucus on February 27th and Tuesday. So what is it? Is that March 5th? Boy, I should know this by heart. March 5th, Super Tuesday. Bunch of states are voting that day. The top three, California, Texas, North Carolina, then it starts dropping, Tennessee, Alabama, all that kind of stuff. California has 169 delegates. Texas, 161. North Carolina, 74 delegates. If you look right now at the latest poll, this is according to 538, Trump is beating Nikki Haley in California 73.1% to, what is hers? Let's see here. It's so low. I can't even. It just says that Trump's at 73%. So she's under 20 or at 20, somewhere around there. Then we got Texas. Let's see, Texas. Trump is at 82.2%. Nikki Haley, she's, I don't know, mid-teens, low teens, something like that. You can see the charts. If you're just listening, you can go to, 538.com and check them out yourself. So, Nikki Haley coming here for Super Tuesday. Not a chance. There you go. Next story, Nutbag Leigh Finke. Of all the crazies up at the Capitol, I think the one that takes the cake is the first transgender legislator in Minnesota, Leigh Finke, otherwise known as Chris Finke. That's Chris Finke's birth name. It's a he. It's funny to watch the media talk about her, right? Misgendering Leigh Finke, but that's what Leigh Finke wants to go as. So anyhow, Leigh Finke is doubling down on this extreme, awful bill that he's, I think it was 2 weeks ago he authored, and it's an assault weapons ban on sales and transfers, and then a government buyback program. You can go to truthhurtsnews.com, read this story, read the legislation. Quite frankly, they don't even have the amount of money for this government buyback program established. Somehow, they're going to appropriate money with your taxpayer money to go buy back people who want to turn in their what they call assault weapons. What is an assault weapon, right? Now, they list it. They got a bunch of different weapons on there. They're popular sportsman rifles, okay? And they're going to make sure that you can't buy or transfer these firearms. I don't know what they think is going to happen with all the ones that are currently owned. They'll come for that. If they get this thing passed, they'll come for that. Now, a lot of Capitol observers think this thing is dead on arrival. Not a lot of momentum. But Esme Murphy, the recycled journalist, I'm going to put journalist in quotations for those who just listen to this. She's the worst in media. I don't even understand why she still have a job. But anyhow, Esme Murphy, 2 weeks in a row, has had a program on gun control coming off the Burnsville tragedy where 2 police officers and a first responder lost their lives. Now, guess what's interesting about that? The perpetrator who killed himself did us all a justice. Or wait, no, did he kill himself? No, he was shot. I'm sorry, he didn't kill himself. He was shot. And good, right? This awful human being never was able to have guns after like a felony that he was convicted for, and I think it was 2008, okay? He wasn't supposed to have guns. He broke gun laws, right? So gun laws don't work. Didn't even keep it out of the hands of a dangerous person who killed 2 cops. So why are they using that tragedy to produce more gun laws? That won't work. Last thing I want to talk about today, headline is Never Again bill got reintroduced here in the Minnesota legislature. Now, this is Eric Mortensen's bill in 2021. Now, see, this fast 5 minute, I could put the commentary on this thing, right, Dawson? Yeah, thanks for the shaking head. I'm going to put the commentary here. I heard a lot of these rhinos up at the Capitol say Eric Mortensen's never accomplished anything. Well, today, Eric Mortensen's bill has 5 authors in the Senate And he's got, let's see, 22 in the House. This is, and you can go to the truthhurtsnews.com. You can read this. This is SF 4246 in the Senate, sponsored by Nathan Wiesenberg, and HF 4257, which is a companion bill by Walter Hudson in the Minnesota House. If this thing passed, governors can't unilaterally shut down our economy. They can't order you to stay in your home. They can't fine you and put you in jail like they did Lisa Hansen. It's a great bill. And also, they don't have those abilities, but even if someone thought they had those abilities, it's got its own Bill of Rights. It says you have the right to worship, the right to free speech, assembly, your right to travel freely, right? And most importantly, operate a business and earn income. None of this essential versus non-essential workers. That was Governor Walz. That's what he did. Never Again bill reintroduced. Those are your headlines on the first Fast Five. I hope you guys like this program. Reach out to me at jake@truthhurtsnews.com. Let me know what you think. We'll be back tomorrow with the Truth Hurts show at 1 o'clock p.m.
That was 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
What? I broke the rule on the first episode? Okay, we're going to try to be, should we call it Fast Five-ish? Fast Five-ish?
I don't
Brought to you by Warren Wessel Realty. Fast Five-ish. Hopefully you guys like this.